So you make a video about it being the worst summer ever and why you're going back on Zwift, and it does this. Nuts. So I have not been on the bike for, what, 5 days now. Typically while the weather's been glorious, but that's because I've been down at Santa Pod for the weekend with a mate, helping out with his drag car. I took a little clip in here. It's been a cool weekend. What's quite prosaic though is I've needed the few days off. I've needed a rest week because, as you know, or as I have mentioned in the past, you can't go all guns blazing all the time because you're just going to end up getting burnout. So it's turned into a perfect rest week, and now we're back, sun's out for the week. I can start getting at it again for my winter of hardship. So of course, it being a winter of hardship, I say hardship, no, just lots of effort. Starts with shorts and t-shirts, doesn't it? Which this has to be the last hurrah for summer 2024, so let's give it a lovely goodbye this week. Bingo, you can tell it's getting late because sunlight's gone behind already. I'm running late today, it's only 6:30. Yeah. So yeah, that's an hour at 222 watts or 244 normalised. I only say that because it's a bigger number, it looks better, doesn't it? Heart rate's at 136 for average, so I'm happy with that. I'm going to have to rush. So I'm going to see you guys tomorrow as far as I'm concerned. As far as you're concerned, it's going to be... It's tomorrow, hello. It is actually tomorrow. I don't usually do Tuesday, but I mean, look at it. It's 4:30, it's spectacular. I'm not going climbing for a couple of hours, so I'm going to go out on my bike for an hour before, obviously, grab a shower and then go climbing. I have updates and some questions to ask you guys. So, I keep saying so and getting annoyed with myself for saying it. Right, let's sum these up. Myself and Cycling with Russ have been having a chat. We are considering doing a hosted ride on Zwift. Either one of us hosts while the other does the red. I don't know if you know group rides on there yet, but there's a ride leader and a what do you call them? Person at the back, sweeper. That's the puppy. So we're looking at doing some lead rides, just an hour, potentially on a Monday night. If anyone's interested, get in touch. We're looking at starting these in mid-October throughout winter, and it'll be potentially doing an Alta Zwift, but then could be other stuff, just doing flat rides or a mixed ride, just getting out and doing average watts per kilo, sort of, you know, just a nice ride. So if you have any interest in that, give us a shout. You'll be able to find us on Zwift or Strava or email, or, you know, the usual way to communicate with humans these days. Next up, does anybody fancy designing a Cycle the Nation jersey? I'm looking at doing some more custom jerseys for next year's challenge, and I'm utterly terrible at designing. I've got a company that will make some, but we need a couple of months, well, potentially 3 months lead time in it. So if anyone fancies doing a bit of a design, or if a bunch of you fancy having a go, get in touch. And if you'd like one, also get in touch as well, because it would help go towards the cause for next year's challenge. Obviously, I'm not trying to sell these to make any money. I don't want to make a penny from any of these. Any profit from them would go directly into next year's challenge pot. And one more thing is, coming up in a minute, it's getting a bit busy for cars around here, just give us a minute. Okay, so on to some quieter roads now, he says. Last thing for now is, I think I've mentioned this already, if you work for a company, or you have a company that would like to get involved with next year's challenge as a sponsor, please get in touch. I'm more than happy to promote companies, or indeed wear something with a logo on it, put stickers up, whatever, for the sake of cash reimbursement that's going into the crowdfunder. Because at the end of the day, next year's a fundraiser. It's going to be bloody expensive to do to start with, but trying to get as much help as I can. I've been speaking to Logan Air. I'm still waiting to hear back from the ferry companies. There's lots of companies at the moment going, come back to us later in the year. Obviously me being me, trying to plan way in advance. I'd like to get some money in the pot before I get moving. I will drop a link at the top of the video to the crowdfunder if any of you would like to help. You don't even have to give it your name, you can do it anonymously if you want. Obviously every penny goes directly into fuel, potential accommodation, food, stuff like that. If any of you work for companies in the industry, or indeed if you want to join me for the day, or a bit of a day, or a bit of several days to help promote what you're doing, give us a shout. We did a bit of that last year. I hope we can do the same again. Oh, this is lovely. I tell you, my legs feel better now. Indeed, after yesterday's quick hour ride, than they did after 5 days rest. Mental. Obviously I'm more used to cycling than walking. Hey, same cost as yesterday, but in reverse. Exactly the same conditions. It's absolutely stunning out there. So that's 230 watts, 247 normalised for 55 minutes. An average heart rate is probably higher today than it was yesterday. Let's have a look, 143, yeah, it's a bit high today. Not bothered, don't care. It's just getting more miles under the belt, and I put a bit of effort in trying to catch a lad up. Because, you know, that's what happens when you see a bike in the distance, don't you? You think, wonder how long it's going to take me to catch him. Turned out it was a while. So again, to reiterate, myself and Russ, cycling with Russ, I'll put a link to his channel down below. We're looking at doing a group Zwift event. Not sure if it's going up the Alp. It's been mentioned. We can do a couple of speeds on there if needs be. If you fancy getting in touch, if you want a crack at designing a jersey, for me, it'd obviously have to be in team colours, shall we say. Mainly orange and white. I can send the colours if needs be. And then, yeah, if you know any companies that want to get on board, join this train, be a part of another world record, and go a long way to helping fundraise as well, and trying to find a cure for people like my son, our son, then yeah, get in touch. My email's on the bottom underneath the video here. It's ctnmduk@gmail.com. It's really easy. Cycle Nation Muscular Dystrophy UK at gmail.com. Get in touch, or you can get me on the socials, usual. Don't forget to do all that liking and subscribing malarkey, whichever side, I forget which side it is. It's down here somewhere. I tell you what, it's there. If you hit that bell, not the one on the screen, the one below, it genuinely does make a difference. Thank you for watching. Your interaction's great. If you've got any more questions, I've got a video coming relatively soon answering some of your questions about this, that and the other, to do with me and training and this, that and what have you. That's being put together, and yeah, I've got another one coming. Got another treat for this coming soon, but it's not ready for at the moment, but it has arrived, so I can start the video. So yeah, I'm going to get in, get showered and head straight to the climbing wall. Catch you on the next one. Love you lots. See you soon.